out there, it's Greg Campbell. Going to show you a quick little tone hack with the VH4 Preamp pedal by Diezel. Found this out a few days ago, jamming on it. If you keep the volume cranked on this thing at about noon, and your amplifier wherever you need it for room volume, I guess, but your guitar volume backed off for a lot of headroom. You can crank it later on for heavier, grooves and stuff like that, but for the most part, manipulating the volume on your guitar while the Diezel's cranked, just like the guy that built it, Peter Diezel says it's meant to be wide open. But play around with the guitar volume to find different tones as well as your amp and the settings on the pedal. I have the gain at just about 1 o'clock on this pedal, and coming up with some gorgeous tones, some really nice textures, and just soulful colors with this pedal, and it's incredible. It reminds me of the Blueface that Adam Jones has used in the past. So here's a couple little melodies and some riffs, and you tell me if you like these sounds. Most of what I'm going to be playing are my own original songs, but I'll throw in some tasty little grooves that are going to be reminiscent of Tool, and you'll hear that Blueface growl come in here too. That's absolutely phenomenal. That's at the volume barely on with the rhythm switch engaged here on my ESP H201 with a Seymour Duncan SH12. That's the George Lynch series Screaming Demon. Ash body, flame maple top, not using a Gibson or, high-end DSP by whatever means. I always have all my guitars modded. They're all middle of the road, $400 to $800 guitars. It's just what suits my financial needs, and I find the tones I want that way anyhow. But that's a great tone. Let's get a little bit more volume in here. Treble switch. And we are running an Avalanche Run with a TC Electronic T2 Trinity. Back to the rhythm switch. head now to get more of that blue face growl I'm talking about. We're going to crank the volume up just a bit here. We're going to utilize the treble switch now on the selector using just the humbucker. Crank it up a little more. A little more. Got a lot more of that bite going on, that mid-range crunch setting. Let's see how it does with a little effect on there. just right there, a little riffing out. Some grooves reminiscent of the band, as well as some of my own original riffs in there. I'm getting a really strong blue face tone out of this pedal, and I'm really liking what I've found out. I've owned this pedal for a little over 2 years now. I want to say 2 years, maybe a year and a half. But touring with it and just jamming how I normally play some of the real fast-paced modern metal, it gets those tones, but I don't think it was truly designed for all that. You can do the Avenged Sevenfold thing really well, the Metallica thing really well, but when you get into the Born of Osiris type stuff, or Chelsea Grin, you know, you need something a little bit different, but it comes close. We'll do some of those real quick, but let's try it with that blue face tone, you know, manipulate the volume. Let's just start slow. Little more. Little more. And then wide open. So as you can see, you can still play metal with it. You can still get that djenty you know, kind of a sound. Getting over a little bit of a tendonitis thing here, so it's a little tougher to do those triplets today, but it's in there. Little feedback there, but yeah, this amp is the Randall RD20, and it sounds absolutely phenomenal with the Diezel VH4 preamp pedal going straight through to the power amp section into your amp's return. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I just wanted to show you the many faces of this pedal. You got the silver face, you got the blue face. I don't know how identical those amps are, but Peter Diezel built both of those amps, and I think there's a reason some guitarists favor one over the other. And if you want to come close to some of those Adam Jones type tones, the VH4 pedal cuts it perfect. Hopefully, maybe in the future, they'll make a blue face version of this preamp with how authentic it really sounds going into a tube power amp. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed a lot of my original music, and the real Tool fans out there will hear the other things I'm doing that's going to be, you know, closer to their riffs without playing everything exactly note for note. But you could hear the tone, and I hope it comes out okay in this room for you. Catch you next time.